You've worked really hard, and all of that hard work and dedication has paid off. Congratulations. I'm celebrating with you and for you, along with your family, friends, and loved ones.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say good luck on your next adventure.
On behalf of the STEM Success Office, we would like to congratulate the class of 2021.
Class of 2021, go out there and be you.
I just want to say congratulations, and you've made it.
Congratulations, grads. I am so proud of you. You have reached an amazing goal. I cannot wait to see what you bring to the world.
Way to go!
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and Board of Visitors of the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College, I welcome you to Commencement Day 2021. I want to welcome our honored graduates, your family, friends, and everyone watching this commencement broadcast. I always call commencement the best day of the year because it is the day we enjoy the tremendous academic results of your hard work and dedication. This is your college graduation. Although we all wish we could see each other in person today, it does not diminish your accomplishment in any way. Today is the accumulation of time, commitment, sacrifice, and determination. Your achievements are truly inspiring. We have graduates who came to UAPTC directly from high school, and others who have waited 2 or 3 decades to begin college, and everything in between. No matter where you started your educational journey, earning your degree is a watershed moment. Your lives cannot and will not be the same. The hard-earned education and new skills you have gained at UAPTC are the foundation for growth and success that will help you throughout your life. We are proud that you chose UAPTC as a stop along your life journey. Today is also a special occasion, not just for you, but for your families and friends who have helped you get here today. Please be sure and express your gratitude to a person who has made a difference in your life, someone who has given you moral or financial support, or someone who has offered words of wisdom and encouragement as you've worked towards your educational goal. To begin our program, please join me for this morning's invocation. God of many names, we humbly ask your blessings on this occasion and these graduates. We wish for them lives of abundance and happiness, knowing that the journey to both is walked with a generous heart and a spirit of service. They have been challenged as they have earned their achievements, and more challenges certainly await them, as challenges await us all. We pray that from these they may draw courage, wisdom, and strength of character. The college family is grateful for the years of growth we have enjoyed together with these graduates. May they walk forth in gratitude as they turn this page and prepare for great things in the next chapter of their lives as graduates of UA Pulaski Tech. Amen. At this time, it is now my pleasure to recognize the Board of Visitors of our college. These leaders in the community give of themselves to provide leadership, vision, and guidance for the college, and we are all indebted to each of them for their service. Our Board of Visitors include Ms. Emily Jordan Cox, Board Chair, Mr. Rashish Jaconi, Ms. Bonnie Davis, Mr. Christopher Dickey, Ms. Amy Pierce, and Mr. Wade S. Radke. At this time, I also want to thank Dr. Donald Bobbitt, President of the University of Arkansas System, for his continued leadership and support of UA Pulaski Tech. It is now my pleasure and privilege to introduce our commencement speaker for this ceremony, Representative Jamie A. Scott. Representative Scott is the Executive Director for Pulaski County Youth Services and State Representative for Arkansas House District 37. She has dedicated her career to public service and to fighting for equal rights and fair opportunities for all. A native of North Little Rock, she was the youngest African American woman elected to the Arkansas State Legislature. Ms. Scott is a 2019 Arkansas Business 40 Under 40 honoree. She currently sits on the House Judiciary, House State Agencies, and Governmental Affair Committees in the 92nd General Assembly and serves as the Vice Chair of Constitutional Issues. Ms. Scott is a graduate of the John F. Kennedy Harvard School of Government, the Women's Campaign School of Yale, the Little Rock Chamber's Leadership Greater Little Rock class, the Lead Arkansas Leadership Program, and the Distinguished Presidential Leadership Scholars Programs. Representative Scott is a recipient of the 2018 Woman of the Year Award, the 2017 Citizen of the Year Award from Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, the Bishop D.L. Lindsay Spirit of Excellence Community Award, the William H. Bowen School Law Glow Award, and the Women of Excellence in Education Award, in addition to many, many others. She is a graduate of North Little Rock High School and received a Bachelor's of Art in Criminology and Sociology and a Master's of Art in Criminal Justice from Arkansas State University. She is also a former student of UA Pulaski Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Representative Jamie Scott.
Thank you, Chancellor Ellibee, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, friends and family for tuning in today, because I know it takes a village. And most importantly and distinctively, thank you, graduates, for letting me celebrate with you today, to sing your praises, because I most certainly will. What you have accomplished today is beyond impressive. On top of that, many of you may be juggling a lot, aside from school, working jobs, or taking care of families. This achievement you've earned today is a big deal, and don't let anyone ever let you think otherwise. You did this in a pandemic, something only accomplished by the class of 2021. It really is something incredible. Because of your perseverance, your motivation, your resilience, and your skills, you continued to show up while COVID-19 reached the full mark of affecting Arkansas. Despite the hardships, pain, stress, grief swallowing our communities and affecting all corners of our state, country, and world. Every school and university was forced to close or to teach virtually for a time period. Doors of businesses were forced to close. Our unemployment reached record rates in Arkansas. Nearly 10% of the workforce was out of a job last spring. At one point in January of this year, hospitals were nearing capacity with close to 1,400 Arkansans at one time needing a hospital bed. More than 4,500 Arkansans have lost their lives due to the complications of COVID-19. Despite all of that, you are here today, graduating, and I am so proud, excited, and inspired by each of you in a unique journey it took to get here. I'm proud because I recognize the obstacles many of you have had to overcome to celebrate this special moment. Your hard work is not going unnoticed. Your remarkable commitment to education won't either. Like some of you, I'm a first-generation college student. I'm a graduate of North Little Rock High School, then Arkansas State University, but But in the summers, I took courses right here at Pulaski Tech. I took some of my history courses, a math, and a science course. What I distinctively remember was the tight-knit and supportive community that I found here on the campus of Pulaski Tech each summer. Being a first-generation grad student, sometimes my family didn't always understand the struggles that I was facing as I was trying to complete my higher ed degree. And the community and staff and professors at Pulaski Tech were exceptionally supportive of me during those summers. When I was in college, I lost my father, and I remember feeling alone at Arkansas State, a particularly empty and isolated feeling. And I'm sure many people across the country can relate to this. Things got so hard, and I wanted to drop out of school. Not just drop out of school, I wanted to move back home and be here for my family. But I had so many people that stepped up and stepped in to help me, offering the support and the encouragement I needed to move forward during that hardship. I continued my educational journey because I knew what this degree would mean, not just for me, but for my entire family. While much attention was paid to the Little Rock 9, just across the river, there was also the North Little Rock 6. 6 Black students were also trying to integrate North Little Rock High. My uncle was one of them, fighting for the best education he could receive. I remember as a young girl sitting in front of him with my cousins, listening to the stories my uncles would tell us of how scared he was of the angry mob that spat on him, and this group that stood trying to prevent him from entering the halls of North Little Rock High. And he replayed this in his mind over and over throughout the years. The North Little Rock 6 were ultimately unsuccessful, but my uncle's extraordinary courage and determination has continued to inspire me and others till this day. He passed down a dedication and passion for education. He sparked a fighter in me at an early age. While my family wasn't afforded all the educational opportunities that I was offered, they pushed me and they made sacrifices to ensure that I had opportunities because my uncle knew the cost of it. Because of what someone was trying to keep from that group, the North Little Rock 6. You know something is valuable when people are putting up roadblocks, when they are trying to keep you from obtaining it. Your education is valuable. That's why I share this story with you today. Walking across this stage wasn't just about me, and it's not just about you, but it was about the people in my family who couldn't walk across the stage. But it was about those individuals who made sure I received my degree, those family members who never had the opportunity. So today we salute each of them. Even as I had the opportunity to get my degree, the journey certainly wasn't easy. Life happens while you're in college. And you too, graduates, did not get deterred because you knew the significance of your education and the doors that it will open for you and your family. There are so many opportunities waiting on the horizon for you. Your education has set you on another path, another trajectory. I'm inspired by you, graduates, for all that you have accomplished today and for what you are going to do in the future. If graduating as part of this remarkable class at Pulaski Tech is any testament to what you will accomplish in the years ahead, because we need more people like you to be a champion in solving problems in our communities. We need more bold, driven, and ambitious people like you to pull a seat up to the table, to be a leader and a voice. If the pandemic has taught us anything, it has taught us that everybody plays a very important role in our society. The grocery store worker, the nurse, the teacher, you name it. We needed everyone to get through this. The next challenge in your journey will be for you to figure out what your role is and what it will look like after today. But look, let me also crack these rose-colored glasses. This, today, is just a stepping stone. You have to keep going. This is just the start of it. Yes, graduates, there's a lot of more hard work to do. And it's not going to always be easy. So I'm going to leave you with a few pieces of advice to help guide you as you take your next steps. You might have some doors that are closed on you, and you're going to be disappointed. And you might also be frustrated. There will be some open doors, trust me, and there will be some closed doors. But you have to continue to show up. And occasionally, you'll have to walk up and open the door yourself. Other times, you'll have to knock, and sometimes you'll feel like you're pushing through an open door because there are barriers behind it. Keep pushing. And don't forget the people on the other side of the door who welcome you in. This brings me to my next piece of advice. Number 2, look for your supporters. Use them and turn them into mentors if you can. All these people who supported me and you at Pulaski Tech, your professors, your family, your friends, everyone watching today, look at them, lean on them, and continue to ask them for support. And they'll give it to you. You need someone who's willing to wear your t-shirt with your name on it, who will shout your name, who will speak up for you, and be your advocate when you're not in the room. I think back to my favorite professor who taught me here at Pulaski Tech. He went out his way to support me, to encourage me, and to push me. But the most valuable thing he did for me, he emboldened me to take up a lot of space when I entered any room. I really appreciated that. That lesson has stayed with me. When I was elected the youngest African American female to the Arkansas General Assembly. So number 3, don't stop here, graduates. Believe in yourself. Take up lots of space when you enter rooms. Use your voice. We need you. Arkansas needs you. As a representative, I know as well as anyone that you are the future of Arkansas. When I go to work each day, the people that I'm thinking about are you, the next generation. Because what I focus on in my job is how I can make this state a better place to live for the next generation. And that's you. I am so hopeful because of each of you who are graduating today. Because of a day like today, as you are being recognized for all you have worked for and accomplished in the hard work, you are inspiring to so many of us. Listen to me when I say, this is what it takes to make a difference, to change the world, even the littlest amount, for the better. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Jamie. We are grateful for you, your leadership, and your words of inspiration. Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Marla Strecker, UAPTC Provost and Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Strecker.
Greetings, graduates. This is your day. You are to be commended for all of your dedication and determination. As you reflect on the years and efforts required to arrive here, please know that we honor this milestone just as you and your loved ones do today. This is all about you. As we congratulate you for what you have accomplished on Commencement Day, we also think of the future. I would wager that you have worked very hard for this degree, and you had an objective, a goal in mind. The plans and goals you have set for yourselves are many, but it is safe to say that we all want to have satisfying careers and prosperous lives. A college education is almost always a means to that end. My challenge to you is to put into action the skills and knowledge that you have gained from UAPTC. There are more challenges in store for all of you, but as college graduates, you will be better equipped to meet those challenges and to enjoy the kind of life that you want and that you deserve. Graduates from UA Pulaski Tech help ensure the success of hundreds of businesses and industries all over Central Arkansas. Their success and yours are inseparable. The skills and expertise gained here in the programs and majors represented today at this commencement ceremony form the basis of the economy in Central Arkansas. Your success and the skills that you have gained and the jobs that you will take are crucial to the health of the economy of Arkansas and beyond. So graduates, hold your heads high when you walk out on this ceremony. You are valued, you're worthy, and you are appreciated. Many of you are the first in your family to graduate from college. If you are the first in your family to graduate from college, I want to give you a special recognition, and I want to congratulate you for this milestone. I hope you realize the impact that you will have on your friends and on your family. Please know that as they see you as a graduate, your accomplishment is inspiring, and it sets a higher standard for those who know you and those who love you. Your accomplishment proves that a college education is attainable. It is my hope that many in your families will follow in your footsteps. Again, I want to thank you for choosing University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College. I wish each of you much success as you embark on the next chapter in your lives on your journey. Would the faculty and staff and graduates of University of Arkansas Pulaski Tech please stand? Dr. Ellibee, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College, I am proud to present to you the class of 2021 UA Pulaski Tech. These graduates, having fulfilled all requirements, are present today to receive their diplomas. The following graduates are hereby awarded UA Pulaski Tech diplomas.
Stormy S. Aaron, Shabnam Abbasi, Elizabeth Jean Abner, David Abshire, Rachel Acker, Christo Adami, Brandon Adams, Lakin Elizabeth Adams, Michelle Elizabeth Adams, Tosha Marie Adams Snowden, Arika Nicole Agee, Pablo Nicolas Aguilar, Omar Ahmed, Maddie Akins, Ivan Alfonso Alal, Ariel Denise Allen, Courtney Michelle Allen, Harold Allen, Laura M. Allen, Rayvon Shimon Allen, Shakimbra Denise Allen, Mary Allen Roger, Victoria Diana Alcom, Maria Carmen Alvarez, Gail Tomasa Anderson, Jerry Anderson, Sarah Lacey Anderson, Tiffany Kian Anderson, Jared Jerome Andrews, Joseph T. Antonacci, Anna Marie Whitaker, David Anthony Archuleta, Emily Paris Arias Perez, Wendy Susan Armstrong, Jared Matthew Arnold, Miracle Arnold, Viona Arrowwood, Noe Arteaga, Morgan Nicole Atkinson, Jacob James Atwood, Anna Aubuchon, Olivia Aud, Christina Lee Altman, Brittany Avery, Thea Babin, Lashana Jade Backus, Amanda T. Bailey, Ashanti Ania Bailey, Randall Eugene Bailey, Courtney Alexandra Baker, Haley Marie Baker, Megan Baker, Hannah M. Ball, Sally Diane Ballard, Jovan Jermal Bannister, Brennan Banks, Cameron M. Banks, Jalen Rayshawn Bankston, Julia Barham, Artavia Nicole Barr, Renee Lynn Barr, Dakota Neal Barron, Mega Barton, Philip Barton Jr., Norvell Lester P. Bass, Tyler Clayton Ross Batson, Alexander Baumgartner, Cleedister Beard, Elkanah John Bearden Jr., Caitlin Beatty, Tanner Bedwell, Stephanie A. Belknap, Crystal Michelle Bell, Laverne Valerie Bell, Carlos Benitez, Bailey Nicole Bennett, Hannah Michelle Bennett, Kyle Benson, Donna Maria Baranek, Angel A. Bermudez Gaggett, Marcus Jason Bernard, Alexander Bibb, Patricia Biggs, Abigail Billingsley, Alwyn David Bing, Branson Bishop, Jasmine Black, Samuel Trent Blackwood, Nicholas Andrew Blakesley, Rachel Lynn Blanchard, Ethan Montgomery Blankenship, Natasha L. Blanks, Zachary Ray Blaylock, Zachary Duane Bobo, Abby Beckman, Nathaniel Francis Bogar, Jordan Bonds, Laura Danielle Pauline Bone, Brittany Lee Boone, Rakita LeKay Borkins, Sydney Boswell, Haven Bourne, Jaquila Renee Bowie, Shamika Latrice Boxley, Princess Alexis Boyd, Kiera N. Boykins, Amber Constantina Bradley, Kara Branch, Kayla Renee Branch, Neil Brannigan, Taylor Brannon, Francis Jewel Brandt, Nova Brazier, Anya Elizabeth Bredfield, Emily Brenton, Ashley Nicole Brashears, Takayla Brevard, Kimberly Nicole Brewer, Tatiana Rose Brewer, Brittany E. Bridges, Serenity Grace Bridges, Latoya Briggs, Sarah Faith Broden, Asia Renee Brown, Camille L. Brown, Donyeka Brown, Jada Chantel Brown, Jadasia Corshey Brown, Jerry Denise Brown, Jordan Robert Brown, Kyle Tremaine Brown, Olivia Brown, Renee L. Brown, Rhonda M. Brown, Tarina Yvette Brown, Emily Jessica Bruner, Robert Bryan, John David Bryant, Alexa Elizabeth Buckner Wallace, Lisa Buckner, Denisha Bowie, Caleb Bullington, Aubrey Lachey Bullock, Latrell Burrell, Emily Allison Burgess, Dylan Keith Burke, Braylon Burks, Kyandra Burnham, Matthew Richard Birmingham, Joseph Alex Burrow, Wendy Rebecca Burris, Chelsea Nicole Busick, Cheryl Shea Byers, Catherine Cabrera Andino, Deshaun Michael Kane, Jess R. Kane, James Bedford Calhoun, Maya Alexandra Calhoun, Elizabeth A. Camp, Kelly Y. Campbell, Marquetta Shanice Canada, Thomas Capel, Eric Dion Carbon, Timothy James Carlson, Shasta D. Tier Carpenter, Stephanie Allen Carpenter, Allison D. Carr, Raul Carranza, Natosha M. Caruth, Christopher Lee Carter, Natasha Shante Carter, Shanika V. Carter, Morgan Alexander Case, Aaron Chase Castile, Christy Diane Castile, Rebecca Castiglia, Courtney Lee Cates, Jacob Edward Caudle, Terry Center, Justice Challoner, Michael Chandler, Christopher Charles, Cheryl Lee Chavis, Coral Kelso Chestnut, Colton Childers, Mary Belle Christine Childress, Eduardo Javier Chun, Brandy Gina Jameson Clark, Randy Clark, Robert Lee Claiborne III, Aaliyah Marie Cleghorn, Kashayla Victoria Elizabeth Clemens, Jenna Cobb, Lanisha Cobb, Suzanne R. Coburn, Daniel Allen Cockman, Jr., Dylan Alexander Cohen, Tiana Cohen, William S. Coles, Jr., Ashley Colley Owen, Caitlin Collier, Patrick D. Collier, Taylor Michelle Collier, Cassandra L. Collins, Kiona Angelique Kyer, Shatoria L. Combs, Antonia Conley, Valdiana Connors, Haven Cook, Javon Thomas Cooper, Alexa Monica Coppins, Dina Renee Corley, Kelsey Corley, Kamari A. Cotton, Crystal Rochelle Cotton, Tanner Couch, Lawrence Counts Jr., Lydia Sloan Cousins, Kendall Mackenzie Covington, Brian Cox, Judd Otto Cox, Amber Janice Craig, Kaylee E. Craig, Stephen Craig, Brandon Crawford, Jasmine Crawford, Taylor Crawley, Dustin Christ, Jonathan Kreitz, Loretta Crosario, Brittany Crosby, Sierra Yvette Cross, Jordan Alexandria Cross, Jeffrey Brent Crowder, Vance R. Cunningham Jr., Tarika L. Curry, David Curtis, Ruby Damper, Thomas Daniel, Yvette Daniels, Joseph Darby, Emily Darnell, Emma Doherty, Tarnisha M. Doherty, Michaela Kathleen Davidson, Amanda L. Davis, Antonio Davis, Clifton Davis, Howard Davis, Louis D. Davis, Quentin Davis, Shelby Davis, Kanika Dawn, Reuben Lee Dawson, David Walter Dean, Carson Deere, Christina Della Torre Duarte, Brooklyn Michelle Dennis, Marcia A. Dennis, Cassidy Dezislitz, Alexandria A. DeWeese, Celeste DeWitt, David Galicia Diaz, Nora Marie Diaz Arroyo, Jonathan Raj Dick, Michael Tyler Dickinson, Darby Marie Diffie, Kaylee Dillon, Shay McHale Dixon, Connor Dockery, Hunter Peyton Dockery, Charles Dorpinghouse, Sarah Annette Doles Isbell, Kendra Deshay Dorn, Ariana Jamel Doss, Carmen Yvette Jones, Clara Dotson, Lawrence Kyle Douglas, Micaiah Tavon Downs, Dakota Drinkwater, Straisley Dubois, Melissa Sue Dubuque Allen, Anita Hildreth Dockery, Jacqueline Marie Duff, Philip Zachary Duffy, Addison Ariana Dunbar, Richard Dunbar, Andrea T. Duncan, Ashley Michelle Duncan, Savannah Madison Dunlap, Castle Lindsay Duran, Deborah Leanne Durgan, Alicia Duval Collins, Cody Ebner, Shannon Edens, Tina L. Edwards, Sarah Catherine Eisen, Holly Elder, Ryan Eldridge, Shia Ellingberg, Dwayne A. Elliott, Jordan Michael Elliott, James Andrew Ellis, Michael J. Ellis, Carmen S. Ellison, Orlandria Treshana Sherelle Embry, Michael Anthony Emery, Mickey Mackenzie England, Scott David Enzer, Sharika Epperson, Yarkitra Esau, Kyle Russell Vernon Udy, Justin Edward Evans, Megan Evans, Tarika Alicia Evans, Juliana P. Falcon, Teresa Naomi Fallad, Jad S. Farris, Tarika Jaquel Farmer, Sasha Marie Fawcett, Joseph Anthony Fawcett, Matthew James Fedrick, Bertrice Ferguson Caver, Nathaniel J. Ficklin, Nia Finks, Kendall Fisher, Frederick L. Fitch, Sheila Renee Fitz, Holly Fitzpatrick, Deshawn Marquise Fleming, Brandy Fletcher, Brittany Nichelle Flowers, Tina Louise Floyd, Alexander Foltz, Alexander Mascari Fontcuberta, Jacqueline Raquel Dominique Fonville, Lucas Edward Ford, Elizabeth Diane Foster, Jakayla Foster, Kaylee Foster, Alexander Fowler, Jonuel Dela Cruz Francisco, Krista Marie Franklin, Martha Franklin, Kaylee Freeman, Madison Freeman, Mallory Bernadette Freeman, Michelle Freeman, Sarah Michelle Freeman, Aliyah Fresh, Taekwon Fryer, Grant Michael Fuller, Stephen Fuller Jr., Jordan Fulmer, Joshua Furlow, Roy Rundrell Furlow, Danielle Christina Emily Gable, Luis A. Gabrielle, Jack Gaddy, Kelsey L. Gage, Tony E. Galvin, Shauna Gardenhire, Jane L. Garvey, Gloria Dean Gary, Jasmine Bianca Xavier Gary, Natalie Marie Garza, Judith Cheyenne Elizabeth Gavin, Morgan Lee George, Chase Lepre Girardello, Alan Michael Gherkin, Rebecca Gerlio, Jessica Rochelle Gestring, Jonathan James Gilliam, Jamie Givens, Garrett Dwayne Glasgow, Brian Scott Glenn, Brooke Danielle Glenn, Scott Allen Glidwell, Tavoris D. Glover, Timothy L. Golden, Jacqueline Gomez Campos, Citlali Gomez, Brittany K. Gonzalez, Julian Alexander Gonzalez, Rachel L. Gooden, Brandon Michael Gooden, Molly A. Goodman, Ashton R. Goodwin, Caitlin Goyer, Kelsey Suzanne Bradshaw, Christian Schnell Grant, Letitia Grant, Chantel R. Gravely, Mark Graves, Cammie Gray, Riley Kate Gray, Toyoshima A. Gray, Eric Green, Julia Lee Green, Mason A. Green, Rakita Green, Ashley Greenwell, Alexis Chandria Griffin, Allison Griffin, Paige Annette Griffith, Terry Lamont Grissom, Eduardo Moises Guevara, Lakita LaShawn Gutierrez, Fernando Jose Guzman, Jason Douglas Guatney, Hadil Ahmad Habush, Delbert C. Hager, Hajira, Macy Rebecca Hall, Marley Ratliff, Mary Hall, Paige Christina Hall, Kiana Shaniqua Hall, Marsh Hampton, Julia Leanne Hanning, Akira Hardin Warren, Michael J. Harmon, Darren Harris, Jalen R. Harris, Jessica Leanne Harris, Kiana Harris, Lindsay LaCheryl Cordelia Grandison Harris, Mary Beth Harris, Maloney Elizabeth Harris, Shawanda Harris, Tess Latrice Harris, Alexandria Ashton Harrison, Javian Terrell Harrison, Colby Tesh Harrod, Austin Lewis Hart, Doris S. Hart, Joshua Hart, Angel Denise Hardaway, Evan Michael Hartwig, Emily N. Harvey, Taylor Harvey, Evan Michael Hassler, Janae Alyssa Hatcher, Drew Hawkins, Kyle Michael Hayden, Elijah Jordan Lee Hayes, Jonah Hayes, Nedra M. Hayes, Taylor R. Hayes, Ashley Nicole Haynes, Shanice N. Haynes, Tiffany Diane Haynes, Vincent LeBaron Haynes, Alden Grant Hazelwood, Kaylin Brianne Hurd, Taylor A. Henderson, Bernestine Hendricks, Haley Hendricks, Arika Caitlin Henson, Sharia S. Henson, Andrew Bailey Hepler, Graham Michael Herman, Beatriz Lorena Hernandez, Dulce Natalie Hernandez Salazar, Rachel Herndon, Robert Herpel, Shaylee Herpel, Alexis Hervey, Brianna Hervey, James Jackson Hicks, Sarah Renee Laverne Hicks, Kelsey Taylor Higginbottom, Shantae Simone Hill, Moshe X. Hill, Shakita A. Hill, Rudy Hiller, Jared Hilton, Janae L. Hinton, Hallie Hobbs, Marianne Hodge, Zachary Holder, Shermarad Holokoff, Ann Nicole Holland, Avery Holland, Christopher Holly, Lexi L. Hollinger, Tornisha Lachey Holloway, Crystal Marie Holmes, Shakita Lachey Holmes, Timothy Holmes, Logan Holt, Maggie Holzhauer, Kennedy Holzheimer, Tiffany M. Hood, Jasmine Hopkins, Maya Simone Hobson, William Blake Horn, Gianna Deshawn Horton, Tara Ann Horton, Deborah C. Houston, Melissa Rice, Duncan Howard, Lucas Maxwell Howard, Ryan Anthony Howard, Savannah Howard, Daniel Howell, Rebecca Emmeline Hudson, Madeline K. Hughes, Eric Wayne Hull, Ashanti Hunter, Hannah Hunter, Jacob Husky, Gazwan S. Husseini, Christopher Hutchinson, Bao Q. Huynh, Hector Ibarres Sanchez, Dana Ibrahim Battle, Aliza Imran, Jeremiah Ishman, Darian Jackson, Doris Mae Jackson, Kayla Marie Jackson, Latasha S. Jackson, Mary Lynn Ann Jackson, Monica Chanel Jackson, Myron Jackson, Rex Jackson, Rufus Jackson, Carlia Jacobs, Manusak J.E., Elizabeth Temple James, Jazz R. James, Jesse Kincaid James, Nathan M. James, Nikita Nicole James, Alondra B. Jameson, Kimberly Diane Jeffers, Sierra Jenkins, Larisha Renee Jewell, Alicia Rose Johnson, Angela Johnson, Ashley Marie Johnson, Erica Soreen Johnson, Jada Nicole Johnson, Jada Johnson, Kevin Johnson, Lauren Ashley Johnson, Madison Morgan Marie Johnson, Michaela Johnson, Michelle Lene Johnson, Mayikia Z. Johnson, Nicholas B. Johnson, Reginald D. Johnson, Stephen Douglas Johnson, Tarnisha Johnson, Nicholas Brian Johnston, James Jointer, Andrea D. Jones, Austin Corey Jones, Danica Yates, Destiny Brianna Jones, Hunter Jones, Justin Jones, Karen Chamroin-Suk Jones, LaShondra Nicole Jones, Marcus Deshawn Jones, Melissa Renee Jones, Rochelle Shante Jones, Shermel Latrice Jones, Victoria Michael Allen, Zaquanta Jordan, Alicia Juarez Mateo, Alexandria Danielle Julian, Amber Calmer, Patricia A. Kane, Yasmin Sky Cassis, Sahar Khatum, Rebecca Lauren Cowker, Jana Lee Keith, Natasha Nicole Kemp, Nasim Karawala, Carlton Elizabeth Ketcher, Catherine Lynn Ketcher, Tanika Patrice Kidd, Hannah Nicole Kilburn, Jiun Kim, Joshua Kim, Ali King, Bobby King, Kira Traishia King, Jana Christine King, Nathan D. King, Sean King, Tajuana Baxter, Jeannie Kirkpatrick, Tina Knight, Charles William Knotts, Ebony Champagne Brisha Knox, Destiny Victoria Kohler, Stephen W. Coombs, Allison Linda Kuhn, Lauren Kuhn, Alyssa Dawn Kuntz, Kylie Cheyenne Krieger, Kelsey Renee Kump, Latoya M. Lamar, Nakia Simone Lamb, Heath Wesley Land, Sharon R. Land, LaShawn Lard, Tiffany Amber Lesage, Brandy Lavandusky, Blake Lawhorn, Perry Lee Jr., Jennifer Lee, Stacy Monique Lee, Matthew Lemaster, Evan Carter Lemons, Maria Leon, Caitlin Emily Leslie, Carrie Laverity, Angel Francis, Larvinia Delois Lewis, Leonard Lewis III, Maya S. Lewis, Andre Leitner, Madison Nicole Linker, Kinsey Reagan Lynn, Brittany Lipsmeyer, Kenneth Lipsmeyer, Michael Lewis Lister, Aaron Little, Robert Earl Littlejohn, Alexandra Littleton, Anna Elizabeth Lloyd, Ashley Elizabeth Locke, Brittany Nicole Lofton, Michaela Latrice Long, Paige Ashton Long, Laura Abigail Loudermilk, British Kiara Love, Michael R. Loving, Colby Lowe, Markia Lowe, Shakisha Tashe Lowe, Raviana Moshe Lowry, Elizabeth Laquetta, Wendy Faboon, Vander Lee, Cheyenne Joe Lyles, Halen A. Lynch, Myrna Araceli Macias, Dalen Norjai Mack, Alexis Elizabeth Meistus, Jordan Mahan, Min M. Mai, Mohammed Ahmed Malik, Brittany Deshelle Malone, Hunter Manchak, Ian M. Mann, Paul Dean Mann, Jr., Taylor Nicole Mann, Asha Manning, J.C. Mansfield, Christopher D. Manuel, Shaquelle Halliburton, Arlene Manzanares, Alicia Marbley, Reina Abigail Marquez Cardenas, Tamara Martin, Jacqueline Martinez, Jonathan Martinez, Leticia Martinez, Sonny Renee Martinez, Ezekiel Masculi, Emma Mason, Shirley H. Mason, Khalik Mateen, April Elizabeth Smith Mathis, Jennifer Lynn Mon, Shalonda Mayon, Molly Mayer, Takara McAdory, Micah E. McBride, Caitlin McCool, Catherine Alexandra Rose Estelle McCormick, Stephen McCrary, Tiara Shanae Y. McCrae, Malika McCrory, Naomi Luella McQueen, Kimberly Dawn McDade, Treliqua McDaniel, Cavetta Latrice McDonald, Letitia D. McDonald, Antoine Haley McDowell, Shala S. McDowell, Cameron McFall, Champagne McFarlane, Shirlisa McIntyre, Denise Nicole McNeil, Kennedy Grace McPherson, Vanessa McPherson, Thomas Allen Means, Samuel D. Mears, Luis A. Medina, Christopher P. Meeker, Terrell Dronta Meeks, Patrick Mehran, Kunal S. Mehta, Micah Harrison Lee Mellon, Alicia Lisbeth Mendoza, Jennifer Mendoza, Sarah Elizabeth Michael, Shakoria Trinice Michaels, Emily Megan Miller, Hannah Nicole Miller, Kayla Chanel Miller, Tiffany D. Miller, Tony C. Miller, Jr., Victoria Michelle Miller, Braden Jude Mitchell, Daviana Mitchell, Mason Paul Mitchell, Zachary Mitchell, Jessica Mondragon, Arja C. Montgomery, Taylor Laura Moody, Alyssa Mumi, Amanda Carol Mooney, John William Moore, Lainey Danielle Moore, Megan M. Moore, Michelle Danielle Cherie Moore, Octavia Moore, John Henry Moran, Savannah Grace Morgan, Tara Morgan, Catherine E. Morin, Patricia Morin, Haley Jo Morris, Jasmine Fernandez, Madeline Nancy Morton, Lasagna A. Mosley, Haley Ashton Mosley, Leslie Suzanne Mosley, Luis Alberto Moya Jr., Hunter Lee Mullings, Rebecca Ruth Munson, Timothy Michael Munson, Caitlin Murdoch, Catherine Anna Myers, Bradley Nailing, Gregory Naramore, Satchel Nash, Joshua Ryan Neal, Lori Lee Neal, Shelby Nicole Neal, Faith New, Crystal Michelle Newcomb, Aaron R. Newton, Danica A. Nayland, Kylia Nayland, Tran Huang Cam Nguyen, Keisha Lavon Nickerson, Isaac A. Niwa, Alyssa Nix, Marie Merci Merveille Nyonkuru, Ashton Noble, Ashley Renee Nolan, Brianna Sylvie Mwotuo Nono, Laura Nooner, Dominique Norwood, Lisa Adele Norwood, Yabo Renee Estelle Nutai, Wesley Null, Madison Nicole O'Brien, Cassandra Okana Alvarado, Laura L. Ochoa, Sarah B. O'Connor, Lindsay O'Daniel, Jordan Elizabeth Oginski, Robert Jawan Wanya Oglesby, Aislinn Crystal Olascuaga, Kristen Taylor Oldham, Cicely Orr, Ilsa Valerie Osborne, Joy Osborne, Shirley Osler, Emily Osment, Jarrett Dalton Otts, Vicki Lynn Overton, Acacia F. Owens, Amy Gale Owens, Stevana Grace Owens, Lisa M. McCormick, Hannah Fry, Crystal Ann Page, Gordon A. Paggi, Jaron Enile Page, Clara Painter, Jose Palma, David Yer Palos Ornelas, Zuleika Becerril Pantoja, Alexandra H. Parajon, Cameron Parker, Jacinta Janelle Parker, Melissa S. Parker, Rayvon Deshania Parker, Nicholas Robert Parks, Olivia Marie Parks, Ralph J. Pasquale, Hetika Dineshbhai Patel, Brandy Patillo, Angela Dawn Patterson, DeLashia Latrice Patterson, Skylar Wade Paxton, Stephanie Y. Paxton, Heather Payne, Ashlyn Starr Pearson, Skylar Danielle Peterson, Teresa Peoples, Amelia Penn, Shannon Marie Pear, Zacharias David Pereira, Benjamin C. Parrott, Jameson Perrin, Tracy Marie Perkins, Jean Thomas Peters, Alexis Simone Pettis, Tiana Carlise Pettis, Sierra Sidnique Petty, Hugh Maria Fan, Fung Ti Mai Fan, Sierra Keel Phillips, Jade Taylor Phillips, Raylan Malik Phillips, Jasmine Rafiq Pirani, Corey Platt, Alexandria Pogue, Marie D. Polk, Tanya Polk, Lester K. Paulnow, Nicole May Lee Pope, Charles Addison Poirier, Lily Potter, Kelly Powell, Mackenzie Powell, LaShonda Lashapre, Zachariah Preston, Shantae Nicole Pride, Jason Alexander Prophet Sr., Desiderio Dante Pulley, Kimberly G. Putman, Dilnoza Korchieva, Crystal E. Raglon, Fatima Ramirez, Tanner Ramsey, Kyla Renee Randolph, Madison Rankin, Brandon L. Ransom, Makita Detrice Ransom, Abby Renee Raper, Mackenzie Lynn Rash, Nina N. Ray, Connor Wellington Reagan, Kyle Joseph Rector, Justin Lane Red, Nathan Alexander Red, Ashley Leanne Redman, Dylan Rednauer, Richard Reedus, Andre Delmar Reed, Tony A. Reed, Crystal T. Reese, Megan Christine Reese, Anna Reeves, Austin Todd Wrights, Brandy Nicole Remsen, Anna Marie Renault, Brett Ashton Renfro, Isaac Brian Resendiz, Crystal Marie Reeves, Diane Reynolds, James Lewis Rhodes, Donald Rice Jr., Robin Danielle Rice, David Rich, Lakeisha V. Robinson, Betsy Carol Ritchie, Keston Nicole Ricketts, Melissa Reinhart, William Ring, Leah Danae Ripple, Tracy Rivas, Stephanie Page Robbins, Brianna Roberson, Samoya Deanna Roberson, Deborah Caitlin Rose Roberts, Doris Irene Roberts, Haley Robertson, Blake Robinson, Dylan Marcus Robinson Hunter, Paula Rodriguez, Amy Lynn Rogers, LaLinda F. Rogers, Oliver Rowling, Cody Roy, Gabrielle Grace Rudolph, Perla Yulisa Reles Gomez, Quinteria Brichet Rupert, Dakota James Russell, Cabria Lamika Ruth, Deborah R. Riles, Raneen Saleh, Jose Armando Salgado Jr., Estela Sanchez, Raven Sanders, Shaderica LaShawn Sanders, Valerie Diane Sanders, Christina Maria Sandlin, Jacqueline Sandoval Castillo, Coop De Song, Hilda Jasmine San Miguel, Shelby Danielle Sarna, Nina M. Scales, Tanya Scarborough, Anika Schluter, Hannah Elizabeth Schoaf, Monica Ann Schrimsher, Austin Tyler Schwaller, Glenda Scott, Devon Renee Sears, Abigail Rose Seawright, Julieta Segura, Chase Evan Subert, Tayana Arjane Sewell, Brianna D. Shackelford, Helly Shah, Kayvon Shakuri, Jacob Shelby, Priscilla Abigail Shelby, Asia Chalet Shelton, Dominique Shelton, Michael Martin Shelton, Morgan Lindsay Shelton, Letitia Montrese Sherrod, Deja Nicole Shields, Nicole Elizabeth Shields, Paris Shipman, Matthew Sides, Anna Nicole Simmons, Josiah Simmons, Marquina L. Simmons, Brian D. Simon, Chad Simons, Ian Simpson, Jamie Michelle Simpson, Megan Sinkler, Michael A. Slater, Barbara Jet M. Sledge, Alexis Haley Smith, Andrew Smith, Corey DeMond Smith, Jr., Floyd Terry Smith, Haley Brooke Smith, Caitlin Anaya Smith, Leslie Deanne Smith, Linda Smith, Marlon Keith Smith, Maya Michelle Smith, Miranda Nicole Smith, Shanice Smith, Shanika Smith, Melissa Smuck, Madison L. Sneed, Gregory B. Solomon, Tracy L. Soto, Skylar Indigo Sutherland, Alexis Brianne Spears, Stephen Spears, Stefan Sprecht, Mary Esther Burke Speed, Michael Ray Spear, Nicholas C. Spear, Elizabeth Ann Spencer, Kalika Noreen Spindler, Fernando Spraglin, Madison Nicole Springer, Swayze Stakovic, Addison Christine Stather, Brianna Lachey Stansel, Sherry D. Starr, Drew Taylor Staton, Taylor Brianne Stex, Shanita Denise Goodman Stevenson, Cambria D. Stewart, Jared L. Stewart, Malik Stewart, Jasmine D. Stout, Michaela Michelle Stratton, Emily Elise Strayhorn, Stacy Rochelle Strickland, Sheena Chanel Strickland, Calvin Dion Stewart, Amy Danielle Sullivan, Krista Nicole Sullivan, Tomasa Somerville, Brittany Summons, Morgan Ashley Sutherland, Jennifer Swanson, Zachary Duncan Swatzel, Trace Talley, Candice Tapia, Alan Michael Taylor, Andrea D. Taylor, Angela M. Taylor, Chase Christopher Taylor, Caleb Taylor, Shamikia LaJoy Taylor, Sydney Lamont Taylor, Tanita Lachey Taylor, William Taylor, Evelyn J. Thomas, India Raquel Thomas, Catherine K. Thomas, Landon M. Thomas, Scotty Lynn Thomas, Tiffany S. Thomas, Tiffany Nicole Thomas, Zachary Lee Thomas, Avery D. Thomas Wells, Jonathan Thompson, Marcus Edward Thompson, Haley Dixon Thornton, Jamie E. Thornton, Juanita Tillman, Calandra Tillman, Malia Renee Timms, Rebecca Gay Todd, James Cameron Toftum, Patrick Jordan Tolentino, Gina L. Tolliver, Pamela Tollison, Monica M. Tompkins, Baxley I. Travis, Trinity Travis, Carla Treat, Naomi Elizabeth Trent, David Trevino, Alexandra Ann Trigg, Jamia Trotter, Charles Tull, LaShawn Turner Hughes, Joseph Mateta Urasa, Jacqueline Marie Vandermolen, Pajai Vang, Grant Alexander Varnell, William Eliseo Vasquez Guevara, Dorothy A. Vasquez, Marilyn Tennille Williams Veasley, Ashton Grace Veazey, Claudie Jocelyn Vega Cervantes, Shelby Elizabeth Vereen, Jenna Lynn Villa, Sergio Vicente, Osiris Villanueva, Bailey Volkman, Leslie Wade, Aaron Otto Walker, Candace Antoinette Walker, Chelsea May Walker, Jameel Walker, John Spencer Walker, Joshua Walker, Laquana Darche Walker, Melanie Walker, Monique Renee Walker, Tanjiki Beatrice Walker, Tiffany Nicole Wallace, Harold Walls, Amber Nicole Ward, Jasmine Jeniel Ward, Caitlin Ward, Matthew Ward, Samantha K. Ward, Sylvia Ward, Trina Marie Ware, Barrett Warhurst, Lindsay Warner, Pride Warrington, Brittany Latrice Washington, Dondra Washington, Javen Washington, Justin D. Washington, Tia Diane Washington, Melanie Elizabeth Waters, Dominic Watkins, Michaela Watkins, Gwendolyn L. Watson, LaShundra Watson, Jalen Watts, Bob R. Weatherford, Sheena Webster, Ebony Wells, Douglas Welter, Meredith Lee Ann Wesselink, Kayla Weston, Amanda M. White, Charles White, Connor Lee David White, Demetrius Afi White, Keonia Nicole White, Sarah Emily White, Shanice Demetria White, Tequila White, Brooklyn Whitmore, Brittany Whitworth, Leticia Miracle Wilburn, Troy Montanique Wilcox, Catherine Denise Wilkerson, Tabitha Desha Wilkerson, Mary C. Willie, Brandon Lee Williams, Katricia Renee Williams, Shamil McKell Williams, Delondra Williams, Dominique Williams, Felicia LaBrittany Williams, Jasmine Kylea Williams, Justine Lee Williams, Kennedy Malone Williams, Larissa D. Williams, Latoya Renee Williams, Madison Nicole Williams, Micaiah Elise Williams, Sequoia Williams, Thomas Williams III, Zachary Williams, Lauren Alexis Williamson, Benjamin James Willis III, Justin Keith Willis, Tadrick Markeef Willis, Anna Lichelle Diane Wilson, Kirsten Jade Wilson, Megan Renee Wilson, Sydney Wilson, Terriel Wilson, Brian Wise, Justin Tyler Wise, Kristen Haley Witham, Alexander Kyle Wood, Charity Elizabeth Wood, Kaya Woodson, Tyler Alexander Worley, Brandon Lee Wright, Crystal R. Wright, Harold Wright, Kara Wright, Kendricks DeMar Wright, Stephen S. Wright, Latasia Wright Roll, Alex G. Wyckoff, Lacey Ann Wines, Kristen Ann Yancey, Natavia Yancey, Hannah Nicole Yarberry, Huijin Yim, Daniel James Young, Caitlin Young, Christine Young, Nadia Young, Reagan Young, Hope Rochelle Ewell, Concepcion Zadorian, Haley Janae Zajac, Alva C. Zimmerman III,
Graduates, we salute you. Congratulations for your accomplishments, and again, we thank you for sharing this momentous occasion with us.